New York leading by 4. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Back to Giannis. Murray for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And G.A., you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
The chemistry Toppin has with his teammates. Just get up over the rim and finish it with authority, Obi.
Smith outside. No good on the triple. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Orlando. It's a 5-point game. There's a screen by Toppin. Pass to Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. Giannis grabs the miss.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Porter.
Halliburton may have a lean frame, but right there it shows you how balanced he is. Fights off the defense on the way up. That's nice.
And we've seen it more than once. DeJounte Murray has been traded for huge hauls.
And that shows you his worth in this league. Teams have been willing to give up a lot to get him. You don't see that kind of length and versatility everywhere.
New York with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. Tyrese Halliburton loves to pass, but he's not chasing assists. He said, quote, I just try to play the right brand of basketball. I like to see the ball moving. I think it ahead. I'm just playing through the flow of the game. Assists just happen with the way I play. Back to you guys.
He spreads it around. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Now, Finney Smith. After Cole Anthony missed from long range. Williams can't hit. The Magic trailed by 10. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
And this play took real commitment from Kuminga. Just never gave up on it.
So both teams changing it up here. Orlando shooting their first free throw tonight. And that one is hammered home.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've got.
It's stolen by Adams. Here's Oladipo. And finished off by Oladipo.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And here's George for 3. And so it's New York up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Pass to Toppin. Back to Kuminga. And here is Toppin. The rebound by Champagnie.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Now Van Vliet. Tries it from the top of the key. Good. He hits the jump shot. Van Vliet's got the lead up to 12 down for the Knicks. Outside Porter. Orlando moving the ball around. Down low. Here's Jovic. And the rejection by Giannis.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Oladipo, good. You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screen. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player, and having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line. You think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, two of the best to ever do it.
And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the team.
There's a screen by Porter to stop the run. Another miss by Orlando.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And we'll go courtside to hear more about what's going on with Nikola Jokic. Allie?
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Orlando. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Normally, this is an injury that would take a while to recover from, but they're saying he may be able to play on it. We'll be monitoring the situation and keep you updated.
And Allie, we thank you for the report.
It is, and nobody wants to miss any time. Obviously, everybody wants to be out there contributing, but sometimes you got to be patient. You have to make health a priority, get the results, and then put your plan in place.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Outside, Maxey. Shot clock at 5. On the wing, Porter. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Porter's got himself on the board with 3 there. Halliburton for 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. The 3. And here's Maxey. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Pass to Porter. Lets it go from deep. Maxey, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
1:41 left in the first half. Outside, Porter. From outside the arc, Johnson with the rebound. The Magic trailed by 20. To the middle. Back to Maxey. The kick out to Porter. Stolen away. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it. The fast break chance.
And you see how fast Smith leaks out. He loves running in the open floor.
For 3, Murray. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. 6 points for DeJounte Murray. Outside, Porter. Outside, Maxey. To the inside. Jokic. It's rebounded by New York.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Here's Jokic. And the bank shot is good. Jokic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Smooth like butter. Jokic can make you pay from anywhere.
Pass to Poole. And The Knicks hit again from deep.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
42-15. Here's Jokic. Can't nail the jumper.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
And so it's the New York Knicks rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Back right after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's hauled in by Giannis.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Out to Smith. Lets it go. Money from the wing. Smith's got the first bucket of the third here for the Knicks.
Smith with the size and lift to elevate above the crowd and knock down jumpers when he gets to his spot.
Ring shot on the way, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Boy, he's trying to give this team a spark, but the buckets simply will not go down.
Halliburton for 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Outside, Maxey. Antetokounmpo with the steal. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Another miss by Orlando.
This is what frustrates coaches. You come out of the half and you miss your first 3 shots.
First team foul. Substitution for your
third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. And Oladipo has it in the corner. Kept alive.
Oh, tough rebound for the big fella, but that is his job, folks.
George with no one around. Hands it from downtown.
3 points.
George has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And Halliburton slams it in.
How about the craftiness on the drive by Tyrese Halliburton? This guy's ability to adjust when he puts it on the deck is something else.
This certainly isn't how they wanted to start this half. I mean, just 1 for 5 coming out of the break. That is brutal.
Pass to Champagny. Here's Oladipo. And finished off by Oladipo.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, out with that emphatic slam.
You know, but at this level, almost any guy can throw it down on you if you leave him wide open.
Screen by Adams. Pass to Oladipo. Now here is Smith. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Smith's got 11 points.
He's got such a smooth release on catch-and-shoot jumpers. Smith is lethal off ball. And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Kevin. A lot of conversation in the NBA about expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver said there are clearly markets out there that are very interested and will run through a process. I'm looking forward to it. There's an enormous amount of interest out there. It's on the league to look at it holistically. Kevin?
All right, Allie, we appreciate the report.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
The kick out to Oladipo. Off target with his 3. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Magic. Porter, no luck. And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
Here they are, fans. Put your hands together for your next city dancer.
So both teams making some changes here.
City dancer.
Diversified scoring in this one for them.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
For three, Van Vliet. New York, no good that time either. Now, here's Maxey. 6 points for him. Pass to Jokic. Toppin, no one around him. Bangs home the trifecta. Toppin's got 7 points.
The shooting fundamentals are real plus for Obi Toppin. He has consistent mechanics and a high release point.
We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter of the game.
And they're trying to stretch that lead out with the three-point shot, but their percentage hasn't been what they'd like it to be here in the second half.
Can't hit the corner three. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Here's Oladipo. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
And a hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one. Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
A pretty nimble guy. Maxey mixes up the defender with that dribble move to create space.
For three, Van Vliet. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Here's the three. And Tyrese Maxey, good for three. 11 points in the game.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
The putback, Porter. Planks the putback jam.
You know, scoreless this quarter, and it's not helping them battle back.
Outside, Maxey. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Porter. Buries it from three-point range.
Porter Jr.
Porter's got his second basket. Here's Van Vliet. And he hits the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness. Of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you...
That's the end of the third quarter with the score.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it